Christmas is celebrated on December 25th and is both a sacred religious holiday and a worldwide cultural and commercial phenomenon. For 2 millennia, people around the world have been observing it with traditions and practices that are both religious and secular in nature. The middle of winter has always been celebrated around the world. Centuries before Christianity, the early Europeans celebrated light and birth during the darkest days of winter. In Scandinavia, the Norse celebrated Yule from December 21st, the winter solstice, through January 11th. Also around the time of the winter solstice, the Romans observed Juvenalia, a feast honoring the children of Rome. It is commonly believed that the church chose this date in an effort to adopt and absorb the traditions of the pagan Saturnalia festival, first called the Feast of Nativity, and the custom spread to Egypt by 432 and to England by the end of the 6th century. The Christians celebrated Christmas Day as the anniversary of the birth of Jesus, a spiritual leader whose teachings form the basis of their religion. Popular customs include exchanging gifts, decorating Christmas trees, attending church, sharing meals with family and friends, and of course, waiting for Santa Claus to arrive. December 25th, Christmas Day, has been a federal holiday in the United States since 1870. Traditional Christmas celebrations to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, who Christians believe is the Son of God. The name Christmas comes from the Mass of Christ on his supposed birthday. Over time, the traditions and the meaning of how Christmas is celebrated has changed. Originally, Christmas was celebrated exclusively at public gatherings, but this changed in the early 19th century when families started to choose their own way of celebrating Christmas. As Americans began to embrace Christmas as a perfect family holiday, old customs were unearthed. In the next 100 years, Americans built a Christmas tradition all on their own that included many pieces of other customs, including decorating trees, sending holiday cards, and gift giving. The legend of Santa Claus can be traced back to a monk named Saint Nicholas, who was born in Turkey around 200 AD. Saint Nicholas gave away all of his inherited wealth and traveled the countryside helping the poor and the sick, becoming known as the protector of children and sailors. Saint Nicholas first entered American popular culture in the late 18th century in New York when Dutch families gathered to honor the anniversary of the dead Saint Nicholas. Dutch for Saint Nicholas, or Sinterklaas for short. Santa Claus draws his name from this aberration. In 1822, Minister Clement Clark Moore wrote a Christmas poem called An Account of a Visit from St. Nicholas, more popularly known today by its first line, "'Twas the night before Christmas." The poem depicted Santa Claus as a jolly man who flies from home to home on a sled driven by reindeer to deliver toys.